turning 30. It's strange, really. It feels just like yesterday I was a kid, full of dreams that seemed endless, always imagining what life would be like. And yet, here I am, looking back on the whole story of experiences, lessons, and changes that have shaped me into who I am today.
God that can replace the vacuum exit I've created in my mind. So I'd like us to read this hymn. Old rugged cross.
I am the teacher who wants to say hey. Very difficult sometimes. Then say the Odogo, how are you guys doing? This is a one line setup. Hey guys, what is up? Here are 3 tips for being more creative in the world of visual storytelling. If you can see me, welcome to life. Here are 3 tips. Here.
I'm your David. I think one of the things that I love about you is your name, Camille David. Very, very unique.
David is my cousin, right? My name is Olive.
Hi everyone, my name is Chinaya Nakechi Bata.
David puts himself out there. Like someone who loves what he does, he always tends to put himself out there. Make sure that he's being seen. Is it by taking classes, involving in church photography? That's quite amazing.
We met in 2012 and this is 2024, so I've known this for the past 12 years. We met for the first time in university. We were in the same department, but we're doing different courses. I was in physics and he was in microbiology.
Because I've known David since our SS1 in Nigerian Navy Secondary School, Port Harcourt.
He's an amazing kid, someone that everybody wants to be around. He's a cute and handsome man, obviously. People love his vibe, right? Energy. He's an interesting person. He's somebody that people want to be around with. He's not a boring person.
David is someone who I find very motivative. Yes, there are days or times where he's downcast, which is normal for most of us. But for personal involvement, David has evolved. And one of the things that aligns for me when it comes to involving is involving with Christ Jesus. So when I saw that David has embedded that knowledge of wanting to know God, going to church, involving in the things of God, it fascinated me so much. His resilience.
It is resilience even after the passing of someone so dear to him.
His dedication and his discipline. David is a very disciplined and dedicated person when he wants to embark on a certain topic or a certain project or a certain task.
Like, I have never seen someone who, no matter how sad his situation is, no matter how confusing his situation is, no matter how much level of loss that he has gone through in his short time in life, I would say that is the fact that he's resilient. He wants to be more. He wants to be better. He wants to love.
As evolved a lot in the past 12 years, honestly speaking. Like, it's crazy the amount of growth, right, that I've witnessed. You know, because we were from 2012, graduated 2016, went for service, and you don't see as much as we used to see. But thank God for social media and technology, we've been able to communicate and keep up the relationship over the years. And I'm happy that he has evolved, you know, carved out his own niche, doing his own thing. I see his videos and his pictures; they are so fantastic, so incredible, and I think I will tell him that just keep doing what he's doing. You know, that's impressive, and that's just fantastic.
The first time I met David was in class. We went to the same uni, Benton Dawson University, and I met him in class, all-night class. We're reading, and there's something eats me irritates me, is very cringe to me, is when I hear the sound of chewing gum. And I just turned and I saw this gentleman at the back with his bugle. And I'm like, eh? It was so cringe. And I'm like, hello, excuse me, can you stop chewing gum? And he was like, Then he continued again. And I turned and I did like this. Give me that gum.
Standout moments I've shared with David. Oh my goodness me. I think there are a lot of standout moments I've shared with David. I start talking. Yeah, I don't think I would I don't think I'll finish. But yeah. Memories and standouts. Trying to think of one. I think the first time I saw David, right? Which was the first thing I saw? There was this guy, we all know him, Davido, the musician, and he had a brother or a cousin called Shino Rambo. And the first time I saw David, I was like, this guy looks like Shino Rambo, right? And I've been calling him Shino Rambo ever since.
So it's the audacity for me. That memory will never leave my mind. Like, I think I will tell if I have a memoir, it was going to be part of my memoir that I met David by handing my hand for him to put his gum in it. And he literally did. Like, it was amazing.
Some standout moments I've shared with David include, there's so many. The one that was really, unique to me was him being my best man on my wedding day. The process was not just on that day of the wedding. We had to do a lot of background BTC work, and it's not something that just happens ASAP. We had to do a lot of planning, and we surprisingly hit on the mark. Some things were deficient in planning and all of that, but eventually everything ended up so nice. So
when David dances, he has this way of this hand thing that he does. David is amazing with it. So anytime we go to chapel then in the uni and he has to dance and he comes out with his more I will be like, hey, this my guy, this my guy. Anyways, I have a lot of memories of David, but those two tend to stand out for me and him. He, how will I put this? Was the journey of losing his mom.
And then personally, yes, he's grown a lot. He's someone that loves to, be detailed about things, go deep about something. He doesn't like to be vague. He needs to have his facts right whenever he speaks about his subject. So,
growing up, there are some people that don't carry their family around, not because they don't like them, it's just a part of them. But David is someone that he feels we are family, right? Why can't my friend or somebody, know about, like, join us celebrate, know about who you are to me and everything. So I feel that's intentional. That's actually a very positive attribute, because when you appreciate somebody, when you're proud of somebody, people around you, such as your friends, church members, and socials, should be able to know.
David is one person that I know for a fact that if I have to count people that will be billionaires, that the nations of the earth will hear of them, Cameo David will be one. Why? Because Cameo David not only wants to impact himself as an individual, Cameo David wants to impact others.
The next phase of life for David is big. I keep on telling him, I kind of like a motivational speaker. How would I put it? I'm not a certified motivational speaker, but I believe a lot in my friends, and I think I see David's future, the next phase of his life, as very fantastic. It's going to be very big. It's going to be the next big thing in Nigeria. Personally, that's my own view of it.
So I still see him improving. He's a smart guy, he's a smart kid. I still see him improving, I still see him growing, I still see him getting bigger as a photographer and a person. I still see him improving.
I see him moving from strength to strength, career-wise, I see him moving from strength to strength. Marital-wise, I see him moving from strength to strength in all facets of his life. That is, he's somebody that actually puts some plans down. He has a vision of how he wants his life to be.
He sees himself as someone that is going to impact. You hear the saying that goes that a little drop of water makes an ocean. David is plenty little drops of water, and I am grateful for him. I'm grateful for the strength that God has given him. I'm grateful for the strength that he sees in himself. And one of the advice that I will give to Cameo David is that he should hold God strong. This is the time that you should hold God strong, because this is the time where you break family sieges. This is the time where you open doors of enlargement for you and your family. This is the time where you mentally prepare yourself for the next phase of your life. This is the time where you say, am I strong or am I weak? This is the time where you say, yes, I believe for a fact that Roy sees me. This is the time that you say to yourself, I, Cameo David, I am God's child. I am fruitful and I will always be fruitful. The nations of the earth will hear of me, will see of me, because God has put me on the pedestal where I should be seen and I will be seen. May men and women see for a truth that you carry grace, because through you, God will be glorified. Through you, men and women will come to God and say for a fact that God still does wonders.
Happy birthday, David.
So happy birthday.
Happy birthday, my friend.
It's been an amazing success birthday. God bless you.
Happy birthday, David. I'm so glad that you are turning 30. It's a big milestone, and I'm sure you'll do great things. Have a good one, man.
The road to 30 wasn't always easy. There were times I questioned if I was on the right path, wondered if I'd ever measure up to my own expectations. But with each setback, each hurdle, there was growth. I began to understand that every challenge was just a stepping stone, building resilience, giving me a deeper sense of who I am. I learned that it's okay to be vulnerable, to ask for help, to lean onto the people around me. And looking back, I am proud of the person I've become because of those moments.
Hey baby, happy birthday to you. Okay, we're not supposed to be singing. Sorry. Let me get serious. I feel like what truly stands out about you, David, is the heart behind everything you do. You have this innate ability to make people feel seen and heard and valued. You are kind, you have compassion, you are loyal, and these qualities make you not just an incredible person, but also an extraordinary friend, lover, son, brother, cousin, partner. You have managed to achieve so much, but you never forget the people around you. Give everything to your job, your career. You're so creative, trying to challenge yourself, always looking for new projects to carry on. And it's the dedication for me. It's really the dedication for me. And these really make you amazing. The Lord will give you all the resources you need in order to fulfill purpose, in order to carry out your mandate here on earth. In Jesus' name. Congratulations again, my love. And may God continue to bless you and embrace you. Ciao.